Well, last session, Governor Evers and the legislature did agree on some workforce housing initiatives, and then Governor Evers also put some additional federal ARPA dollars into some multifamily tax credits. We're going into a new budget season, new legislative season. If you had one key message for our elected officials about this workforce housing crisis, what would you say to them?
Well, I'd say put some of that money into the state tax credits. It's already there. It's just a matter of boosting that amount of money, so that will motivate developers, whoever they happen to be, to do more housing, whether it's urban or rural or any place else, and also work on rural issues, specifically where you can have one source of funding for multiple sites. So instead of a developer working on 12 units, which they're not going to do, they could work on 60 units, but maybe 10 units in 6 different communities. So there's a way of approaching it. It takes the political will to do it, and it doesn't all include money.
The underlying need is not going away. So, I would say, what's your plan? What's your strategy for addressing our housing crises? We can look at what a lot of other states have done and compile a menu of things you can do. But it starts by saying, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got, right? So we need to try something new and something different. And it's zoning reform, it's funding for infrastructure, it's funding for housing tax credits. We should really say everything's on the table if we really want a comprehensive strategy.
And the time is now.
And the time is now, because the alternative is, things aren't going to get any better on their own. And particularly the urgency would be, young millennials, they're at the peak home buying age. So if we want to retain them in the state, they need to find a place to live, because otherwise
we're
they'll
losing
move.
our workforce.
If you ignore your workforce, it'll go away.